What if I told you a single gold bar could vanish 28 million shillings from an American investor in broad daylight? This is Kenya News Update today. Coming up, you'll discover how a sophisticated scam network used fake law firms and non-existent gold to defraud international investors, and why this case exposes a dangerous pattern in Kenya's financial crime landscape. Meet the suspect, a Kenyan businessman whose elaborate scheme unraveled when a shipment of 495 kilograms of gold simply never arrived. The American investor flew into the country, cash in hand, ready to oversee the transfer. Payments were made, agreements were signed, everything looked legitimate, but here's the twist. The entire operation was a meticulously crafted illusion. The gold didn't exist, the law firm was fake. And the money was already gone, laundered through a complex web of accounts. This case emerged after a desperate report was filed at the Capitol Hill police station by a representative acting for the U.S. business partner. Detectives launched a detailed investigation, peeling back layers of deception. They found a deal for the purchase and planned shipment of 495 kilograms of gold to Dubai. Payments totaling 28 shillings million were funneled into an account under a fake local law firm. The suspect met with his clients after the deal was finalized, projecting confidence. The client arrived in Kenya expecting to oversee the logistics, but the shipment was delayed, then delayed again, and then it dawned on him he had been scammed. This led him to seek help from authorities through a third party, triggering the police probe. The investigation revealed a network of companies operating in sync. Fictitious legal representation agreements were generated to create an illusion of legitimacy, falsely portraying a reputable law firm as handling bona fide commercial transactions. Non-existent logistics firms were named. The paperwork was perfect. But here's the part that will blow your mind. The funds were rapidly moved between accounts and transferred overseas in a classic money laundering pattern known as layering, designed to conceal the proceeds and their origin. When the suspect was finally taken to the Milimani law courts, he pleaded not guilty to the charges. He was released on a 1 shillings million bond with 2 contact persons, or an alternative cash bail of 350,000 shillings. But this is not an isolated incident. This case is part of a disturbing trend. Previously, another American investor was defrauded of 37 shillings million in a nearly identical scheme. He was lured to an apartment and shown a staged smelting process of what appeared to be 150 kilograms of gold. Tests later revealed the bars were actually brass. Detectives raided those premises in late January 2026, recovering smelting equipment and fake gold bars, while key suspects in that case remain at large. The implications are massive for Kenya's reputation as an investment destination. Sophisticated scams combining gold fraud and money laundering are creating a minefield for foreign capital. Some say these are crimes of opportunity, targeting the lucrative and often opaque gold trade. Others point to a systemic failure to police complex financial networks that operate across borders. The controversy is clear. While one suspect is arraigned, others are still at large, and the methods are evolving. If a fake law firm can be used to steal millions, what other institutions are being impersonated? And if payments can vanish overseas so quickly, how can victims ever hope for recovery? The tension is between swift justice and the intricate, slow process of untangling international financial crimes. This case promises to be a landmark test. Do you think the current legal penalties are enough to deter such elaborate international scams? Or does this require a complete overhaul of how Kenya regulates precious metal transactions? Drop your take in the comments. This was a 28 million shilling lesson in due diligence gone wrong. Subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more breaking news on finance, crime, and justice.